Hello and welcome back to Supergrad's Cat. Now that the cat is over and Snap is just around the corner, just a few days remaining for Snap, you need to understand that there are certain topics that you need to revise in order to score good in Snap 2023. So before I tell you that what are the topics or what is the to-do list that you need to complete before attempting your SNAP examination, first of all, let's have a look at the important dates that you should be aware about. I'm sure all of you must have filled the form and decided that which are the slots, all three tests will you be appearing, or will you be appearing for one, or will you be appearing for two. So the first one is to be conducted on 10th of December. The second SNAP test is going to be conducted on 17th of December, and the third one is going to be conducted on 22nd of December. So either you'll be appearing for all three, or you'll be appearing for a couple of them, or just one test. You would be giving just one shot to SNAP 2023. And you should also understand that you either appear for any of these tests or all the three, the highest score is going to be taken into account when they're going to call you for your PI process. Okay. Now, also remember that if you're appearing for 10th of December, SNAP 2023, the admit card is going to come out. It is going to be released on the SNAP website, that is snaptest.org, by 4th of December. And the admit card is going to be really important, not in respect to just the center, but also because of the fact that the timings are only going to be revealed in the admit card. So if you're appearing for 10th December SNAP, you need to keep this in mind that you need to check your admit card on the SNAP website on 4th of December. The next two slots, that is 17th and 22nd, the admit card are going to be released by the authorities on 9th of December. So you will have time to adjust yourself according to the timing of your test and then appear for the test accordingly. The other thing now that now you'll be appearing for SNAP. So SNAP has three different sections. These three different sections, they are going to be 60 questions, which you are supposed to be solving in 60 minutes. So understand this thing that SNAP is about speed. It's a speed-based test. So if you keep a good speed, if you can solve good number of questions, you will be able to score well. The top institutes that are there, SIBM, SCM, Pune, it is said that if you score 45 plus, you would get a good percentile. By good percentile, I say 90, anywhere between 98 to 99.99 percentile, and you can expect a call from the top institutes or the institutes that you have filled. Otherwise, there are plethora of options for you in SNAP. I'm sure while filling up the form, you must have seen there are still colleges that are there which you can apply through SNAP. Go through them. There are shorts that are there available on our YouTube channel, on this very YouTube channel, and you can find out that which are the colleges that still have the window open and you can apply for them. Fine. Now, coming back to our examination, that is SNAP 2023, the three sections that are there, they test your verbal, they test your QA, they test your DILR. So, the very first section, that is general English. Though it says RC, verbal ability and verbal reasoning, RC has not been a component in the last 2 years of SNAP paper. But you never know. You might get an easy RC this time along with a few questions because the number of questions are also only 15. So there's a variety that has to be covered and the number is just 15. So VA section you should be able to do quickly. The next section that's there is analytical and logical reasoning. Now, analytical and logical reasoning, it'll have 25 questions. So out of these 25 questions, again, there are n number of topics that can be covered. So in this video, I'm going to tell you that which are the topics that you should be focusing upon so that you can score well in your SNAP examination. The third one, that is the quantitative data interpretation and data sufficiency, DIDS, that's there. You will have 20 questions in the SNAP paper from the various topics that are covered in this particular subject. So subject wise or topic wise or the section wise we are going to cover that which are the topics that you should be paying heed to in the last few remaining days of your SNAP before you appear for SNAP 2023. One more thing I will reiterate again, one thing that I'll reiterate again is that SNAP is all about speed. So 60 minutes, 60 questions, 60 marks is all that you have. So if you are going to be good with your speed, strategically after appearing for your mocks, if you can make a strategy, if you appear strategically in the paper, you will be able to score good. And when you will be able to score good, you will land up in your dream college of symbiosis. So the first one, that is general English. In general English, remember, where CAT is all about reading comprehension, SNAP is all about grammar, SNAP is all about vocabulary. So your antonyms, synonyms, fill in the blanks with the words. So word meanings are going to be important. The way I said, vocabulary is important. Prefix, suffix, all these things are the 15 questions that's there in the VA portion or the general English portion. They're very simple one, and they're based on basic grammar and basic vocabulary. Even parajumbles is there, or jumbled up passages is there. By jumbled up passages, it means that there will be words that will be there. They'll be jumbled up. You'll have to form a sentence. You'll have to form a paragraph. The option will be given, and you'll have to tick mark the correct option. Now, the good thing about Snap is that all the questions are MCQ based questions. Okay, you will have four options out of which you will have to mark the correct answer. तो इंग्लिश में वापस से रिपीट करते हैं सिलॉजिज सॉरी इंग्लिश के अंदर हमारे सिनोनिम्स एंटोनिम्स, फिर उसके बाद आपकी वोकैबुलरी, सेंटेंस कंप्लीशन, पैराजम्बल्स, इनकी जो भी फंडामेंटल्स हैं प्लीज रिवाइज कर लेना. कैट लेवल तक बिल्कुल नहीं जाता है, इजी टू मॉडरेट लेवल रहता है, एंड यू शुड बी एबल टू फ्लेयर वेल, है ना. बेसिक ग्रामर के जो रूल्स हैं उनको देख लो एक बारी, तो इट इज गोइंग टू हेल्प यू स्कोर वेल इन दिस पर्टिकुलर सेक्शन. So 15 questions out of the 60 questions are going to be for general English. And if you revise all your basics, you would be good to go. Fine. Moving on to the next one, that is the analytical and logical reasoning. So analytical and logical reasoning में आपको याद होगा, I said there will be 25 questions. Now these 25 questions, again, they are of easy to moderate level. And if you focus and solve, you'll be able to solve maximum of them. Fine. There's no sectional time limit. There's no sectional cutoff for SNAP. But then you need to attempt as many questions as you can attempt. Fine. तो अगर हम एनालिटिकल एंड लॉजिकल रीजनिंग की बात करें तो क्लॉक्स एंड कैलेंडर इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. कोडिंग डिकोडिंग जो है वो बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, और उसके बेसिक लेवल के जो क्वेश्चंस हैं प्लीज उनको सॉल्व कर लेना, प्रैक्टिस कर लेना. मॉक्स में आप अपियर कर रहे होगे तो मॉक्स के अंदर अपना स्कोर जो है वो देखना. इस तरह के जो क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं, जो मिस्टेक्स आप कर रहे हो, उनको नहीं दोहराना है. So during the last few days remaining for SNAP, these are the topics that you should be covering for your ALR section. ठीक है, जिसमें से मैंने कहा कि क्लॉक्स एंड कैलेंडर्स, कोडिंग डिकोडिंग, मैट्रिक्स है तो वर्ड की मैट्रिक्स, ठीक है, क्रिटिकल रीजनिंग है, ब्लड रिलेशन है, विजुअल रीजनिंग है. तो ये सारी चीजें जो है वो आपके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है. सीटिंग अरेंजमेंट है, सीरीज एंड सीक्वेंस है. तो इस पर्टिकुलर सेक्शन में जितने मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चंस आप अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हो उतने आप अटेम्प्ट करना, ठीक है. और ये वाले टॉपिक्स हैं दैट यू शुड बी कवरिंग बिफोर यू अपियर फॉर योर स्नैप एग्जामिनेशन. तो इससे जो दिन बचे हुए हैं उसके अंदर इन टॉपिक्स के क्वेश्चन जो है वो आपको सॉल्व करना चाहिए. थर्ड सेक्शन जो आपको बताया था, क्वांटिटेटिव डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन एंड डेटा सफिशिएंसी, इस पर्टिकुलर सेक्शन के अंदर आप पहले ही टॉपिक देख रहे होगे, परमिटेशन, कॉम्बिनेशन एंड प्रोबेबिलिटी. अब आप बोलोगे कि आपने तो कहा कि इजी टू मॉडरेट पेपर आता है, लेकिन यहाँ पे पहले दो टॉपिक ही आपने टफ लिख दिए. So now the topics might be tough, but the level of the questions that is asked is easy. So if you can revise the basics of probability, if you can revise the basics of permutation and combination, you would be good to go. Then the all famous, all time favorite of the students, time, speed, distance, time and work, average mixtures, allegations, ratio and proportion. तो इस पे भी questions जो है वो आते हैं, और easy to moderate level के questions आते हैं. तो क्यूए में भी आपको सिर्फ जो बेसिक आपने पढ़ा होगा, आपने कैट तक के लिए प्रिपरेशन करा है, तो उसका जो आपने बेसिक पढ़ा होगा, आपको उस बेसिक की जो है वो तैयारी करनी है, एंड यू विल बी गुड टू वर्क. एक चीज जो ध्यान में आपको रखनी है वो ये रखनी है कि स्पीड टेस्ट है, स्पीड बेस्ड टेस्ट है. जितनी अच्छी स्पीड रखोगे, एक्यूरेसी जो है वो आपके भी मॉक्स के साथ, हर मॉक्स के साथ इंप्रूव हो ही रही होगी. तो आप स्पीड रखोगे, मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करोगे, एक अच्छा स्कोर जो है वो आप लेकर आ सकते हो, 42 45 के बीच का, या 45 प्लस भी आप जा सकते हो, एंड यू विल बी एबल टू गेट इनटू योर ड्रीम कॉलेज थ्रू दी स्नैप एग्जामिनेशन. ठीक है. अब इन तीनों सेक्शंस की आपकी वन शॉट रिविजन करवाएंगे हम लोग. 5th 6th और 7th of December को we'll have live classes over here on YT. So उनको अटेंड करना एंड डू अ वन शॉट रिविजन विद अस. जल्दी से रिविजन हो जाएगा. 10th को टेस्ट रहेगा, अपने बाकी और रिविजन जो है वो कर लेना, और 10th को जो है टेस्ट अपियर कर लेना. और जो 17th या 22nd को अपियर कर रहे हैं उनके पास तो और ज्यादा वक्त है, तो दे शुड solve as many questions as possible with the same focus that you applied for CAT. तो CAT में भी फोकस था, स्नैप एक अदर एग्जाम है, अनदर एग्जाम है, तो स्नैप में वापस से हम अपना फोकस लेकर आएंगे। अगर इस बीच आप एनमैट अपियर कर रहे हो तो एनमैट के लिए भी अपना फोकस जो है वो रखना। तो फोकस एग्जाम पर एग्जाम, यू शुड कीप ऑन इम्प्रूविंग योर फोकस, ठीक है। तो हमारे साथ वन टाइम रिवीजन कर लेंगे, इस चैनल को जो है फॉलो करेंगे, लाइक करेंगे, शेयर करेंगे, सब्सक्राइब करेंगे। And if you have any questions related to SNAP, or any questions related to any of the management entrance examinations, you can connect with us over here. The details are mentioned. Otherwise, you can just write down in the comments below, and we will get back to you. Thank you so much.